Happy Thursday. You back in the building with the Life Gains channel. Today we're going to talk Raising Kanan, episode 7 preview. Is this the end for famous, the creator of The Streets Need a Body? We'll cover that. David Allan Grier, folks, old school guy, living color, has got a movie coming out in March called The American Society of Magical Negroes. And boy, the folks that love to scream woke is mad about that movie. We'll watch the trailer and talk about it. Kountry Wayne went on my boy Club Shay Shay show, and he dissed on Fazion Love. We've got that and so much more. The Lamont Tyson Life Gains podcast, YouTube show, it starts right now.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
What's happening, y'all? You're in the building with y'all knowing, all loving, all feeling, all seeing, all powerful. Just damn all everything. Sexy as hell host, that's me. And look who's joining me today. It's the Hammer, Moochie. What's going on, Mooch?
Hey, what's up?
we chilling. We're gonna get into it. It is a Thursday, Moochie, and we're gonna drop dimes on everything.
All right, let's do it.
Don't tell me you got your notebook. You got your little magical notebook over there. You done start using electronic.
I always travel with my notebook. I always travel with my notebook. The only thing I've switched from is index cards so I can get to certain things faster, and that's what I forgot. But you know, I still got it. Well, I just want to be aware of the topics we talking about so I can add my 2 cents in.
Oh no. Well, ladies and gentlemen, she's definitely going to add her 2 cents because she keeps her ears close to the street. I want to give a big shout out to the audience that's joining us live. I'm very thankful. Don't ever for a minute think I'm not grateful to your continued support of this channel and the people that rock with me. I would love for you guys to get a little bit more interactive, leaving me comments that I can actually read on the air. Sometimes it's hard to siphon through my YouTube comments. So if you really want to get on the show, you really want to holler at me, go follow me on Twitter. The link is right there. They're calling it X now. It's right underneath my name. It's twitter.com/life_gains. Send me a DM so I can read your comments on the air. On anything we cover, we'll follow up with it. And today, folks, we got to talk some power. Episode 7 is coming tomorrow, and there's a whole lot to discuss. Moochie, let's watch the trailer, and then let's talk about, do you think famous days are numbered? Here's the trailer.
Okay.
Kanan messing with Nick's brother, but you don't know what the work is.
He is changing up. He ain't the same.
Kanan says you talk a lot.
Your stupid little brother went to Scrap Mom's house, and then she came to the precinct.
Your brother need to make this shit right.
I'm on it.
Enemies are dangerous, especially when they're family.
Moochie, that was a loaded trailer. When I say loaded, Moochie, that trailer was loaded as hell. I feel like I can tell y'all everything that's going to happen because this trailer just seems like it's so straightforward and to the point. But Moochie, let's go ahead and start out with the question of the day. Are famous days numbered on the show? Maybe not this episode, but for the season.
I agree with you. Not this episode. Episode 7, you know, usually it'd be something happen in, I want to say he might be going in 9, episode 9.
What? Whoa.
Yeah, it's between episode 9 and I want Ronnie to be going by episode 10. I'm being honest with you. We don't need him around any much longer. You done, listen. Now I'm gonna pump my brakes and let you talk. Let me pump my brakes.
No. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'll follow up. Do your thing.
I feel like I'm already mad that he got kicked out of his own apartment. If y'all listen to my trailer breakdown, I'm baffled by that whole thing. And we're seeing Kanan become a bully. I don't like bullies. So I see him sticking around longer for the simple fact unless he goes home. If he goes home, then we might have him a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
If he
I
goes
got
back
you.
to Mama, then we might have him a little longer. But if not, I think he might be gone this season.
So that was kind of a question that I had, Moochie. I'm right with you. How long Famous survives depends upon where he goes.
Yes.
Is he going to be on the street? Is he going to swallow his pride and go back to his mama house? A part of me feels like there's so much that they still got to finish with this character. I don't believe he's going to die this season. So that would make me believe he's going to go back to his mama house, apologize and all that shit. But Moochie, this is power. Right. This is power. This is power, Moochie. This is power. It ain't quite like Game of Thrones with cutting off the main character, but this show will end your life quick.
Yeah.
However, I do think Famous will die. I just don't see it being this season, Moochie, because there's so much more they can do with this character. Him and Lulu teaming up to make music. Famous, all his rhymes that he's done on this show have been fire. They've been fire. Why would you end all that so quickly? Like, at least let him die next season close to the end, because you got so much more story you can do with him. So that's what I think is going to happen with Famous Mooch. I don't think he's done this season, but he's going to die, but not this season.
I agree. I agree with Lulu too. I don't think he's going this season, even though I don't like the turn that the character's taking. I believe I already said it, look. I already said look. I got more for the pregame. I'm so disappointed in this character that I was really crying when I did my trailer breakdown.
Oh. Like what's my nickname for Lou? Ladies love Lulu. Yes, y'all love yourselves some Lulu.
Because he got the LL Queens look.
Yeah, definitely. but honestly, Moochie, the ladies was loving all the fellas on this show. I mean, y'all love Marvin for different reasons. Y'all love Lulu. Y'all definitely love Joey Badass Unique. I mean, this and how can we forget about the OG who used to be some of y'all's teen heartthrob crushes? My main man, Mike Tomlin, Omar Epps. I mean, and I just got to admit, y'all, that old Detective Howard. That OG acting his ass off, man. Don't forget, that dude is an OG. You know, Give that man his flowers because he is acting his ass off. Sometimes the story is so good, you get lost that you've got this OG doing the damn thing because the story is so good. But this is an OG doing the damn thing. What you got, Mooch?
You know what I love about Detective Howard?
What's that?
Detective Malcolm mother freaking Howard. He's staying ahead of this. And I don't know, did he ask last week to go switch to homicide?
I think it was week before last. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. If it was last week, this week, yesterday, tomorrow, he knew the ish was coming that way. And he knowing how, look, I know he's looking out for himself, but he's trying to stay ahead of this whole thing. And I feel like Rock needs to give this dude a little bit of props with this. You can still act like you mad at this dude, but you need to humble yourself and tell a brother, thank you. I'm sorry. I know you got ulterior reasons why you mad at him because he lied and got in your pants, but you was being a little fast tail girl too. Anywho.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, some of that you can blame on her too, but at the same time, this situation with Rock and Howard, they married to each other because she got dirt on him and could take him down. But at the same time, how can she threaten to take him down when he know everything about her? Like, I honestly feel like Detective Howard could hurt Rock more than Rock could hurt Detective Howard because
he knows it.
Exactly, but she don't know it. She ain't recognize it. She's not recognizing that.
Not yet.
And I think that for the most part, she's been able to pull his strings because he do kind of care about Kanan. Like I do think he want to get her draws, but I also think that he care a lot about Kanan, and he's trying to keep Kanan from going down the primrose path. And that's kind of why he hasn't decided to exert his authority over Rock, pulling his strings. Will he ever do it, Moochie? Do you think he'll ever go and be like, look, Rock, I know you got dirt on me, but chick, I got dirt on you too. And my dirt is dirtier than your dirt. Deep ass voice. Got to bend over, turn you around, and make sure you ain't no man. What you think, Moochie?
Okay. Do you remember when Detective Malcolm Howard, and Rock came to that apartment and made Famous leave to talk to Kanan?
Yeah.
He was warned. And now it's going to be taken to another level. Because now you're going to really have to scare this little nigga. Excuse my expression, but that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have, look, I know, I'm just saying, they're going to have to scare him. He about to get, listen, y'all not understanding how they're going to have to scare this kid. I don't think it's going to work, though. I never said it would work, but that's where they at now. And I do believe that's going to happen. I feel like he had this warning, and now he's going to have to get warned in another way.
I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. So speaking of which, Moochie, there was that trailer showed us some other altercations that might be going down of significance.
Oh, God.
Kanan,
are we going? Yeah. Okay. We ain't get there. I thought we was going to get to the other thing.
Yeah, we're going to get there in a minute. But Kanan and his cousin seem to be at odds. And she knows where all the bodies is at. She knows where all the skeleton is kept. Hell, she got love for her cousin. But I think she's well aware of what's happening with him, and he's changing. She went up here to show up at his crib, and you got Ronnie goons basically blocking her from getting in. And I do believe she winds up getting in. I think this is a confrontation that she's having with Kanan. But what has got to be going through Juke's head? Because, she went and tell Rock, like, look, in this scene right here, he's changing. He's somebody else, man. And he's up with Ronnie and his crew, and I don't know what he's selling. Talk to me about Juke, man, and what's going on with her.
Well, it looks like, from the way I was analyzing it, Kanan went and must have dropped that girl to wherever they practicing at. Because you see him there too. So now you rolling with dudes with cars, and that's playing a whole thing. Remember, she tried to entice him with that little 5.0. And I said it in the beginning of my thing. Don't be surprised if we start seeing Kanan driving or being with people that drive. So now you with these big dudes, they older than him. So now he's running with an older crowd. So now, being that he's running with an older crowd, now he really gonna be getting to paper.
And he's not just running weed no more. He's doing big time drugs. He's doing
he messing with the age.
Yeah, man.
He's messing with the same thing his mother about to get involved with.
Yep, daggone right. And so, the other thing that's, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, no, I'll let you go, and then I'm gonna put myself on mute.
No. Go ahead, because I was about to kind of change the subject back to Juke. So what you got on Rock and what she about to be pushing?
Rock already went and talked to Stefano, so she's gonna slide right into that spot that Unique was in and working with the Asian people at the Chinese restaurant. And now she's officially, just like what Ronnie was saying, she's officially gonna be his competition now.
Definitely gonna be his competition. The thing is, are the Asian delegation, are they gonna accept Rock? It's gonna be probably a question, because remember, even though Stefano has put her on, she still got to go to the cat that Unique went to, looking like Wu-Tang Master, and get accepted by him. Then she's got to go to the restaurant and get accepted by them. And they shook right now. Like they shook. So how you think
And I
that's
think
all going to
she's
go
gonna
down?
guarantee something with them. She's gonna guarantee that Ronnie's not gonna be a problem. He's not gonna come here no more. He didn't want the spot anyway. So why
Right,
should he be a
right.
problem? You didn't want it when your brother was giving it to you.
Exactly. 100%. 100%. So then, you know, Juke is in the Great Value SWV group, and you've got
Oh.
these three personalities in there. You got
Mm-hmm.
Aisha, who I like, but I think she has a crush on Juke. And then you got Crystal, who wants to be the damn face of the group. She wants to be the Beyonce of the group. Now, y'all been telling me, y'all been saying, Lamont, you don't know what you're talking about with these folks, and they love life. And every time I turn out to be right. Right now, it looks as though Juke, because she's got this pain in her heart, she's been trying to push Aisha on Kanan. Now, even though that's happening, I still believe something is going to go down with Juke and Kanan. I mean, excuse me, with Aisha and Jukebox. But Moochie, what is it going to be? What's going to be an incident that could take Kanan out the situation and put Juke and Aisha together? Because Juke ain't going to really mess with Aisha if Kanan is messing with her. But I can feel the energy. I can feel the tension between the two. And I think that relationship is going to happen. But what's it going to take to get to that point? Are they going to have a fallout? They're going to have a fight? What's it going to take, Moochie?
I think. Do you remember when he told him, when Jukebox told Kanan, like basically, you know, you got to be careful with this because this is my friend, this is my group, and
Right.
he was she was warning Kanan how to treat this girl, and I think he's gonna start trying to talk to that other girl that Jukebox don't get along with in the group. That would cause even more division between Jukebox and Kanan.
Damn right. And not only that, I believe that the other girl in the group is going to smash because her ass is grown as hell. I think I think Aisha is the kind of girl in this group where she's more of a lover, not I'm gonna just give it up because I'm fast type of girl. And right now, the way Kanan is moving, he ain't about no relationship. He want that ass. Give me that ass. Get the hell on up out of Dodge. And Aisha ain't the type of girl. She don't strike me as the type of girl to do that. But that damn Crystal, and I believe Crystal would do it just to spite Jukebox.
Jukebox, yes, because she wants she wants to be the head of the group.
Yep.
And it's gonna cause problems. She already said, well, that girl got one more time to talk about Marvin before she get hit by Jukebox.
Mm-hmm.
She better not say nothing about her father, especially if something happened to her father. If something happened to her father and she go there to practice, she gonna beat the brakes off of that girl.
And guess what, y'all? I'm here for it without paying for tickets. My ass is going to be front row, free tickets to see that ass whipping, beat down. Crystal got it coming. But
Shoot,
if
you know I want to see a cat fight.
100%, man, 100%. So then, Moochie, we got another issue that's about to go down. Is this the end for Scrap Mama? I'm going ahead and tell you. I said it in my trailer breakdown. Scrap Mama can count her days and go ahead and send a message from the power community to Scrap. Hey, bruh, we miss you, buddy. We miss you. Because I believe she done, Moochie. What say you?
They gonna have to light a fire under Lulu ass, and he gonna have to take care of this. The question is, there was dag. I wish I had. I don't know if I got the picture, but it was a picture with the hammer being pointed at Lulu, and for some reason, I still feel like she might. And I said it in my recap. Lulu might want Scrappy's mom to take him out of his misery, but it's not going to happen. But it's going to look like it's going to happen, y'all.
What?
I think Marvin's
Really?
going to save it. Yeah. I think that was her putting it. Like, he looked like he was all right with that being to his head. Like, he was all right going like that. I just don't know if he had. You understand? I think they're going to try to force him to take out Scrappy's mom. But he's so riddled with guilt Lulu might want Scrappy's mom to take him out of his misery. But the Thomas family is not gonna let that go down.
No, they ain't letting that shit happen. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. So I can tell you that right now. No. The Thomas family is not about to let Lulu die by some Scrappy's mom, by some Scrappy's mama. Now, this right here is when Scrap Mom went to talk to Detective Howard. Detective Howard intercepts the message, tells Rock, and this is Rock talking to the big brother. Look, man, you got to fix whatever the hell's going on with Lulu, because Lulu out here on these streets running his mouth. And then we later see in the trailer Marvin handling the Lulu business, saying, bro, you got to do your thing. Then we get to this. Marvin handing Lulu the hammer. This is the hammer, y'all. He's handing him the hammer.
To put in that work. To put in that work. He's going to have to put in the work. Because he should have been took care of this.
Yeah. And Moochie, I'm here to tell you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I believe Scrappy Mama is dead. It's just a matter of how are they going to do this so that it don't look crazy, that there ain't no evidence, and the loose ends are done, because all this is going to do, because don't forget the new little task force with Tanner Sachs is looking for, they got Marvin on the radar now. And we already done seen Scrappy Mama at the precinct talking to Howard, which we know Howard going to be able to sweep that under the rug. But the thing is, do she talk to anybody else before she get to Howard? And if they know that,
no,
and then
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. Well, she better not. She better not, because if anybody else talk to her before Howard do, that's going to be another body that you potentially either going to have to take out, or that's going to be another person that you're going to have to do something with that'll have this information. But because then when she dies, it ain't going to be clean. So then they probably be trying to say Marvin did it under this new Tanner Sachs task force. So
Marvin needs to stay far away from this. Marvin needs to stay far away from this. And I want to know. My question is this, though, Lamont. When he went there to tell him about the little brother, your stupid little brother, did he say something about the older brother too, or is he keeping that under his hat? Because he already knows that he's a person of interest, Marvin.
Yeah.
They're already putting things together, the feds.
If I had to guess, Moochie, just because of what this trailer emphasized, I don't think he said nothing about Marvin. Because the trailer put severe emphasis on Lulu. So I don't think he say nothing about Marvin. And he might hold that one close to the vest. I don't think he's gonna say nothing about Marvin.
All right. This is the part that I'm concerned about right now.
Okay.
Because do you remember when they went to go see Stefano this last time?
I remember.
And he kept saying, the mailman. So how they know about the mailman? He said he got cops close inside. So he knows that they after the mailman.
Stefano do, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how they're gonna make Marvin take the fall for this.
Moochie, I'm leaning in that direction too. By the end of this season, Marvin gonna be in jail. I mean, like, I don't think they're gonna kill him, but I think he's gonna be in jail. Marvin is going to jail for sure. All right, y'all. Moochie, you on mute.
Okay. I'm off. Okay. I as far as Marvin, I think they're gonna try to make Marvin hold the bag for this. And I don't want him to, I don't even want him to get locked up. I hope he become a fugitive, yo. I really do. I want him to be on the run, and that's probably why Jukebox is gonna be mad at she's gonna be really mad at Rock. Watch how their relationship change.
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
she's just starting to get too close to her father, and this is
Mhm.
where we're gonna see we even gonna see the family dynamics break down between them. We're gonna see some inner fighting with them again.
Yep. But at the end of the day, it don't matter how much that family break down. If they all want to stay out of court, out of jail, they have to come back together. Like you've got
Definitely.
situations that stretching them to its limit, but they can't stab each other in the back because they got too much dirt on each other. That's the thread keeping them together. And
Exactly. And
last thing I
Detective
got
Howard
for
is
you, Moochie.
woven into that too.
He sure is. I mean, Detective Howard is the capital H on the helmet, on that helmet
Oh
that's
yeah.
wove together. Hmm. Y'all told me I was crazy. Y'all all time talking about my mind is on sex. Well, I know how stories go. Excuse me. Moochie, why else would Ronnie have his damn glasses off? We've only seen this man take his glasses off for one other reason, that was the fight.
Mm.
Hardly nothing get this man out of his glasses, but he's in here with Dracula Juliana, who probably got fangs between her legs, and his
Mm-hmm.
glasses
The
is off.
succubus.
His glasses is off as she's telling him, something to the lines of family can be the worst or whatever. So, Moochie, what's going on right here with Juliana and Ronnie?
She's conniving. Don't be surprised if she try to get Ronnie to go at look. She already taking. You know why she's mentioning that, and she's manipulating him too. Do you think Juliana is capable of taking out her own cousin so she could be the queen pin? And if they do this, I'm so pissed off that they made her look like this. If they do this,
Moochie,
I'm gonna be really pissed off.
you shouldn't even have to ask me that because I said that on my trailer. 100%. That's why she's putting that bug in his ear. But she's also putting that same bug in. Not only is she putting the bug, you're right, you're 100% right. She's manipulating him, and she's going to begin drip drop manipulating him with the panty draws. So she's
Mm-hmm.
basically telling him to take out family members, his, but at the same time talking about her cousin too. But the problem is, if you take out her cousin, do she got the pull to still get the drugs from the connect? Because
We
look,
don't
Moochie,
know.
she ain't got no problem taking out family members because I mean, granted, her husband was beating her and treating her like dirt.
She's gonna do
She
the
has a
same
hit.
thing and recruit Ronnie to take out
Yep,
Joaquin
yep.
because he
That's
already knew that Joaquin will still work with Rock, y'all. Y'all, we already know this. So she gonna tell
yep.
Ronnie to come on and take your glasses off and come a little closer, so I could give you,
Hmm.
so I could lay this on you, so you could do what I need you to do.
That's right. And
Come on,
who
look,
knows
come
how
on.
many
When
years?
somebody tell you to
Who
take your
knows?
glasses off, it's about to be
That's
on.
right. That's right. And who knows how long this boy ain't had no draws. And she about to give him, he about to nut in 30 seconds. Then she gonna have complete control over Michael Myers for black folks in 30 seconds. Okay,
Look,
30
whoa, whoa,
seconds.
whoa. We don't look. He might get the dirty nut off and then go to town with it though.
There you go. There you go. Most of the time, ladies, we do need that. So y'all don't be tripping now.
Yeah,
We
get rid
young
of
and
the dirt.
spry sometimes.
You gotta get rid of the dirty nut, and then you can go to town on it.
Exactly. Exactly. So, folks, that'll conclude our recapping of what we think is going to happen on Power tonight. Be sure to join in, man. It's going to be good. We'll have our
I
trailers and
don't
all
want to
that. I
see
mean,
them sleep together though.
they might not do it like that. They might just have them, maybe making out and not really get, because most of the time when in trailers, I noticed with Power, if somebody is about to do something, they kind of show a small clip of it. And probably the most we're going to see with them, maybe some dry humping or something like that.
Look, I just want to see him take his glasses off, they kiss, and then at the end we see him just buckling his pants up. That we know what happened.
Right.
I don't want to. I
Right.
don't want to see the whole deed take place.
Hey, Moochie, there are a lot of men watching this show that want to see Juliana's butt cheeks, okay? And you trying to
Look,
mess
but
it up
look,
for them.
on my end, I feel like we don't want to see. AG says she don't want to see. Inga says she don't want to see. It's a whole bunch of people said they don't want to see. We don't want to see it.
Well, that's y'all female. The brothers, some brothers want to see the Dracula draw. Some brothers want to see a vagina that's got fangs, okay? So We'll see what happened. We'll keep y'all posted. Go watch the show tonight, and then we'll come back to it. So, Moochie, we got a movie coming out called the American Society of Magical Negroes. And it starts one of our old school homies, David Allan Grier from In Living Color, way back in the day. I got the trailer, and I'm talking about this because it doesn't come out to March 22nd. But anytime I see a black movie that's getting ready to come out, and I start seeing the people out there that want to scream woke, I mean, MFs just want to scream woke just to be hating. You could be a black person walking down your street, and a white dude walk up on you and call you a nigger, and you get it on camera and you post it, and MFs will try to say your ass is woke. Come on now. So I wanted to see what is this film all about for them to be saying woke. Here's the trailer. Then me and Moochie will talk about it, and I'll give you guys a synopsis of what it's all about. Here we go. Oh, Moochie, within 30 seconds of the trailer, I figured out why some white folks are trying to say it's woke.
How the hell is this woke?
You want me to tell you why white people? Moochie, they are upset because in the film, David Allan Grier says that it's a superpower for black people. First of all, he said the most dangerous thing on the planet is a white person that's uncomfortable. And we have to be magical Negroes and make them feel comfortable. So automatically that's going to trigger folks who are into this, everything's woke, we don't believe in equality and all that shit. That's what triggered them.
Well, what are your thoughts about it?
I mean, they need to, if a hit dog will holler on some real shit, a hit dog will holler. At the end of the day, we just got finished talking about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Well, the movie don't come out till March 22nd. It's going to be a day one for me, even though they're combining comedy and fantasy, and they're involving a love story into all that. All those elements are probably not going to bring out a lot of black people. So this movie is really hoping white people is going to show up, the kind who ain't into this anti-woke shit. But my thoughts is what he's saying is somewhat true. Black people have for years and continue to have to make uncomfortable white people comfortable. And if you need some examples, just think about through the years, the issues black people have had to deal with on being on TV with our fucking appearance. For the longest time, we couldn't wear dreads because that made white people uncomfortable. For the longest time, they didn't want dark-skinned people on TV because light-skinned people seem less threatening. And now you had to dress a certain way. And so I think that this metaphor that they put in the movie is interesting, but I don't think it's going to turn out a lot of black people because it's got fantasy and magic and kind of a rom-com feel to it. But having said that, Moochie, what do you think about this?
I'm not interested in seeing it. I'm not interested in covering it. I feel like I'm tired of trying to make other people feel. I'm tired of. They need to be doing stuff to make us feel comfortable. Yeah, I said it. Why?
It's never going to happen.
I'm tired of it at this point.
Moochie, speak your mind, and I'll tell you why certain things can happen and certain things won't happen. So speak your piece.
I just look, and now he's risking everything to be with this white woman now because they had a connection.
That's true. That's true.
I'm not interested.
Good old story trope. Well, and Moochie, that is probably another reason. That's another reason why some black folks going to be turned off by this movie. Didn't I just say that? I just said the kind of rom-com love story and the fantasy. Like you got to be like nerdy us to go and see that. So that's why I said this movie is probably trying to appeal. Its target audience is not predominantly black people.
No, this movie is not for us. This is a movie to show them how we really do things to make how certain black people do things to make them feel comfortable.
Yep.
Because of the society we live in.
And that's why people is calling it woke. Exactly. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear it. They don't even want to hear the real history of how the country started. And so
no, they don't listen, they don't even want to face the fact that we were already here. Black people, indigenous people was already here. They still don't want to talk about the Grand Canyon. So let me not get on that. So they don't want to talk about that. Just like they don't want to talk about how we never fought back and we just bowed down to slavery. They never want to talk about the real.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. We go on to the next subject in Black entertainment news. The final subject. If you're new to us, please like the video, subscribe, share our content with others. If you have pressing things you want to say to me, because sometimes trying to find people's messages on my YouTube comment section can be tedious, just hit me on Twitter, man. The link is right there. It's twitter.com/life_games. Subscribe, shoot me a DM, and let me know if you want me to read your messages on the air. Moochie, are you familiar with this comedian right here?
Yes.
Dude
I
is
forgot
funny.
his name, but I know he was messing with Just Hilarious with his lying self.
Yeah, and he's funny, looking like Tank Little Brother. This is Kountry Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
And Moochie, if I'm not mistaken, Just Hilarious, he's a member. That person is a member of the LGBTQ community, correct?
Who?
Just Hilarious. Yeah.
Nah. Mm-mm.
Okay.
She was messing around with him, and she didn't know he was with somebody. He lied.
Oh. Okay.
And they was. I know she discussed it with Shay Shay. What you gonna bring to the table with this dude?
So Tank lookalike Little Brother was on Club Shay Shay, and he wasn't talking about the Just Hilarious situation. He was talking about the Fazion Love thing, Moochie. Take a look at this excerpt, my people, from the Club Shay Shay. Me and Moochie will talk about it and get into it. Here we go.
Called Faizon Love. I was like, hey, man.
What is it with Faizon? Why he in it with everybody?
I think Faizon I think he don't figure out the internet.
He trying to get his name out there, huh?
He trying to get his name. But dealing with Wayne, he don't know you dealing with the wrong one because people knew me. He don't know what's going on in the loop. So he trying to get hot, but he ain't got his information right, so he sounds stupid.
But why does he care? He ain't paying for a concert ticket. He don't have to listen to your...
He ain't up, man. If I had his career, I'd cry. If I've been doing comedy like a woman,
right?
It don't want you.
Right.
If you've been doing that long, bro, it don't like you, dog. If your biggest thing is an elf suit, and you bragging about being in these people elf suit.
Well, he did play Worm. I mean, he did play Big Perm.
Listen to that. Big Perm. If you a grown man and you still graduating, bragging about a big worm, you know what I mean? Yeah. Whatever. Bro, I've been in the game a few years.
Yeah.
I done ran it up, and I got my audience.
Right.
And I'm good. And I feel bad for him, come like, man, bro, you ain't got to do that, because I'll show you the game.
Right.
I'll show you the game, you know what I'm saying? Every comedian I get around, listen, man, you Faizon Love, get on here and do this and that. Start doing skits of this. I'm gonna show you the game, but you don't got to. He
trying to bad about
But
you.
I don't get mad because at the end of the day, when you up like this, and you get so much love, the hate got to come with it.
Okay.
The hate got to come with it, but now you just
okay. I'm learning.
You looking like a fool.
Yeah.
Because you don't got the information. You don't got no information, and now you sounding stupid, man. Like, bro, you just ain't good. You just anytime you been doing this long, bro, you ain't good.
Right.
But Faizon Love just that hate in his heart, man. I'm like, bro, I called this man, and he was like, nah, man, you good. Then a month after that, you still talking. So that's when I left it alone. Like, oh, you trying to get some clout.
Right.
But bro, you just ain't good. you just ain't. If you been doing it this long, if I try something this long and ain't rewarded me yet,
yeah,
I'm gonna check myself.
Now that's a hobby. You know, that ain't no occupation. That's a
Bro, you
hobby.
still in comedy clubs.
But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in theaters.
You say you call yourself a professional golfer. You ain't out on the tour.
Yeah.
So that's a hobby now.
Man, and I don't got the tour already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't understand who he was dealing with. He called out the wrong target.
Right.
Because you dealing with I'm a winner.
Right.
So you aimed at the wrong target, bro. You just ain't like that, bro. You ain't been in no big roles.
Right.
You think I don't know who calling you a legend. You know what I mean? Cause you ain't one of the ones.
Mm-hmm.
If Faizon fell out the earth, we gonna put him on Shade Room for a minute. Now they come in and say, oh, he was so good in the ice cream truck. Then we gonna forget about it. I think every comedian funny. Even Fazion Love, he's still funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Now if I went to a comedy show, you want my type to go to.
Right.
But you still funny to me. I can see why people think you funny, 'cause I got a cousin that act like that. You see it in everybody,
Right.
but you know, it's different strokes for different folks when it comes to comedy, bro.
Right,
Comedy the most, they tell you it's the hardest art, but it get judged the most. Cause people think just cause something ain't funny to them, I don't like it. A Taylor Swift song come on, people like, I don't like that. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot of people who do.
They don't like it, they love it.
And that's why I tell Faizon Love, it's a lot of people that don't like him. Because he's probably selling the least out of everybody. I know don't come to club prices, buddy, and you still in them. If I was in comedy clubs that long, it ain't, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. You don't feel like doing no 5 shows a week and talking. You just got to hush.
Yeah.
After so long, you've been in there that long, man. Like, come on, man. You talking about the wrong one. I'm up.
Moochie, because you keep your ears to the street more than I do about these things, did he say anything inaccurate about Faizon Love and where Faizon Love is in his career and all that? Drop me the skinny on
He's
Faizon
not a comedian. He's not a comedian. Why are people getting mad because Cat said the truth? And now you're going to think you're going to pull this little guy, which knows how to do comedy off the rip. He does his skits. He need to look. If he's trying to come back, why don't Faizon do a big worm thing and do some skits using Big Worm, since that's the only character we really know.
Moochie,
Did you know
he can't do Big Worm. He don't own the IP. He don't own the IP to do Big Worm.
So he better create another fat character.
He could be Big Perm.
That's what he said. So look, you could create another character. My thing is this: he just do. Okay, do you remember the movie Bulletproof with Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans?
Yeah.
How he in the Bulletproof too and don't look nothing like Damon Wayans? What happened to him? Like I'm like, when I saw the thing, I said, how they got him in this character? And Damon Wayans, come on, he's got to find something to do. He's getting on here talking about all these people because he's been talking about Dame Dash for a couple of months. Faizon, he just been trying to talk about anybody to go viral, and it's that he needs to work on himself instead of talking about everybody else. Worry about yourself.
So, Moochie, have you seen any of Faizon's stuff recently, so that you can let the people know what he's working with in terms of comedic?
The closest thing was the thing I mentioned with Bulletproof, that movie Bulletproof, and that was a couple of years ago. I haven't seen him do any comedy specials. Like what that's a fat face on live. Come on, you got mad because Cat said that, and now you trying to, like, I guess what, follow the trend and jump on the wagon and see if you could get popular by this. Leave it alone, son. Leave it alone.
Damn. Well, we want to hear from you guys. Have y'all seen Faizon Love recently? Do you enjoy his comedy? Because there's different strokes for different folks. Just because one person don't like your comedy don't mean that the other one doesn't. At the end of the day, Kountry Wayne did make a strong point about you have to build your own audience as a foundation, and then you can make moves in other places. That's just kind of like the sad, unfortunate way a lot of things do move in Hollywood for entertainment anyway. So let us know what y'all think about Fazion Love and Kountry Wayne. And now we're going to move on to the and more section of Black entertainment news and more. And before we get there, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Moochie's channel. Our links are in the video description. Moochie's got her Instagram link up right here on the screen. If you got questions, comments, you want to say something on the air, DM me at twitter.com/life_games. I'll make sure we can get that on the air. Moochie, I only got one thing I want to talk about that's not related to Black entertainment news. And that's this bull job that went down with the NFL last week, making.
Oh, hold on, I gotta get the door.
Okay, take your time. So while she's doing that, people, I'm gonna put this up there. Because y'all know that I am a Miami Dolphin fan, tried and true. And when we lose, I take the arrows. Y'all can talk the junk to me, I take the arrows.
Come on,
and when we win, I talk a lot of junk too. But the NFL done something this week that frustrated the hell out of me. It frustrated the hell out of Charles Barkley. It frustrated a lot of people who are fans of the sport. The NFL this weekend put this game, the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs, behind a paywall. To get it, you had to go pay $6.99, $5.99, whatever the hell it was, to Peacock in order to watch this NFL game. Never been done. And a lot of people took opposition to it. And I was one of them. And so let me let y'all hear what the results were, because at the end of the day, I know there are some libertarian MFers out there that was like, well, if there's a demand and people are going to pay for it, they need to fucking pay for it. Listen to this.
NBC's streaming service, Peacock, drew 23 million viewers for its exclusive broadcast of the wild-card battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and Miami Dolphins, making it the most streamed game in NFL history. Prior to this game, the most streamed game was the Dallas Cowboys versus Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football, which had an average of 26 million viewers on Prime. Fans outside of Kansas City and Miami had to pay a subscription fee to watch the game, leading to a spike in viewership. This marked the first playoff matchup in NFL history to air exclusively on a streaming network. Peacock's premium subscription, which includes live sports, costs $5.99 per month. Last week, the service reportedly had 30 million subscribers, with a 75% increase compared to last year. Peacock previously had an exclusive broadcast for a regular season game between the Los Angeles Chargers and Buffalo Bills, which averaged 3 million.
Oh, Lord. Moochie, I'm going to give you the floor, but you know this shit burns me up, because I don't understand how some of these same people that are for, if folks is going to pay for it, you put it behind a paywall, and they love to run around here and tell you not to be greedy. You shouldn't be greedy, blah, blah, blah. This is nothing but pathetic fucking greed. They made $110 million, and 23 million people signed up for it. Well, I can't say signed up, because some people already had Peacock. So don't let that number distract you from what was already there. We don't know how many people already had Peacock service. So if 23 million people streamed it, for all we know, maybe 10 million already had Peacock. But they did the deal.
I have Peacock and I didn't stream it.
Right. They did the deal. It was $110 million. If you split that between the NFL owners, each owner is going to get like $3 million. I have a damn problem with this shit, because it is being greedy. Now, this is what some people don't know. How much longer do you think you're going to be able to squeeze the fans? And they're going to either keep showing up or go find an alternative. And at the end of the day, let us not forget how your tax-paying dollars helps to fucking subsidize the NFL and these owners and their damn stadiums. Let's not forget that. And I'm not saying that the NFL is a public service. I'm not saying that. But when you start creaming the taxpayers in these individual cities all this money, it's something wrong to me that you're going to further make these people pay for something that you're already getting paid buku's amount of money for. And if y'all keep fucking around, let me show you what's going to happen. This was hot back in the day, Cody. What's going to mess around? Y'all going to drive people right back to this. IPTV. Floor is yours, Moochie. Say whatever you want to say.
I agree. I think this is going to drive people back to getting it how they live it, and you know, doing it too. Going in there, getting what they want. Thank you, hon. Going in there and getting what they want. This to me, I still think it's rigged. So y'all paying for this streaming service. I already paid for Peacock, but I don't really watch football like that to begin with. But it's probably somebody else that's watching it. But I feel like y'all watching stuff that's already, it's like wrestling. Y'all watching pro wrestling. I feel like it's already like they messed up. They corrupted the sports already. So it's been corrupted. I feel like we need to branch off and start doing our own things. I've been saying that because this is like the good old boys. They running into money problems now, and now they looking for ways to make us make the public pay for it. So, you know, if y'all want to put money in a rich person's pocket, keep doing it.
Yeah, it has always bothered me, Moochie, how the billionaires that own the team somehow, some way have always been able to convince the fans that the NFL players are the ones being greedy when they want these massive contracts, and that instead of attacking the billionaire owners, we should attack the players when they leave the team.
And that's how it's been for years.
To go make more money somewhere else. Don't think about that billionaire fucking owner. Think about that millionaire who's making money when it's all like a damn con game to me. All y'all making money hand over fist. Y'all not really worried about greed until it serves your damn narrative. That's what bothers me about it. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And having said that, ladies and gentlemen, we want to hear from you. We're going to go ahead and read our super chatters of the day, and then we'll get on out of here, let you guys go have a good weekend, get ready for power. Super chat number 1 comes from the big homie DeMarcus Vaughn, who said Lulu should have listened to Jessica season 1. I appreciate that $2, DeMarcus. Yeah, I appreciate that. Then we got the big homie Steve Moochie coming through with the $5 super chat. What up, Steve? He says, Kanan mannerisms remind me of OG Kanan. He's playing the hell out of this role. You damn right. You damn right. He is killing it. Then Moochie, DeMarcus Vaughn comes back. Oh no. Here he go. He wants to put me on the spot, and he says for $2, Lamont, who's sexier, Pernessa or Jukebox? DeMarcus, I hate to be politically correct on you. I just hate to do it. I hate to do it. I'm going to say they are tie. They are tie. Then Steve comes back to says, DeMarcus, is it possible that Kanan knocks up Aisha and then she gets with Jukebox before she knows? Moochie, I'll let you answer that.
At least that's not Sean's baby mother. That's not Sean's mother. Isn't his baby mother a different name?
I thought it was a different name too. Yeah.
That's not the same. That's not his baby mother. They might mess around, but I don't think it's gonna be his baby mother unless it's a kid we don't know about. You know, because they could always put that in there.
I don't think him and Aisha are gonna do nothing. Aisha's gonna be with Jukebox. If anything, he might mess around and get that other chick, Crystal, pregnant, because she is fast and as loose as a goose.
I already said that. I think he gonna come there and see her, and it's gonna be some. And Jukebox is really gonna be mad at Kanan if he does something like that, because she already don't like that girl.
Steve comes back with another $5. I appreciate you, Steve. Lamont, when you gonna have DeMarcus on one of your panels? Hey, Steve, I'm trying to get DeMarcus to set up his own damn YouTube channel. The brother knows things. Then
look,
Steve
everybody
comes back
been trying to get DeMarcus.
Yeah, man. Steve says, How does she go from the weak wife that Rock saves to the queen pin? Steve, it's called writing. It's called writing. And now she's attaching herself to the Black Michael Myers of this season. That's how you do it. Then, Moochie, DeMarcus Vaughn comes back. He says, with a $5 super chat, appreciate you, brother. He says, when Lisa and Coat Jam meet full force, Juliana and Ronnie, I wonder if I take you home, would you still be in love, baby?
I wonder if I take you home, would you still be?
That's for my old heads out there. You got to be old school to know about that one. Appreciate that. And then last super chat of the day comes from my boy Steve, who says, Lamont, NFL sold rights to the games for $4 billion, and the networks need to get their money back. So it ain't got to be on the back of the people. It ain't got to be on the back of the people. Find a different way to get your money. Folks is hurting out here. And you always, not you, Steve, but society and the people in play that want to talk about the issues we have in society, whether it be the lawmakers or the CEOs, they always want to talk about the health of the consumer, but they continuously keep doing shit that hurts the health of the damn consumer. Stop this. And if you're going to turn this thing into some ratchet, all-profit business, stop giving the NFL owners tax breaks on their damn stadiums. It always behooves me that we claim we like small business. Small business is defined as 50, an entity that has 50 or less people. We claim we love them. We claim they're the lifeblood of America. They're the lifeblood of the city. And all that is true, but you don't act like it. Instead of giving these major corporations 10 years not to pay taxes and then give them upfront money, why not give that money to the people that are already in these communities struggling so they can get ahead? So maybe they can become a bigger corporation. But no, you can't do that. You got to complicate shit. And the only way you know how to help is to put more taxes on these businesses that's already struggling. While you giving the folks this extra million, what you think they're going to do with it? They're going to go buy a damn yacht. They're going to go buy Epstein Island and do felonious shit and point the finger at the po folks. That's my piece on that. Ladies and gentlemen, we about to get out of here, but Moochie, tell the people what you got going on your channel so that they can be ready and prepared for the weekend.
Pre-game, y'all, tonight. We're going to be giving our last predictions. I got some clips. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be making our final predictions before the episode comes on. I got the watch party and then first reaction tonight at 1:15. So we're going to be rocking all the way in from tonight until tomorrow. I'm about to fly back home and we're going to get all of this taken care of. We're going to get all of this together because there's other theories that's coming to this. And I'm looking forward to seeing this episode with Raising Kanan tonight.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. Go follow that sister. She puts out great content. Her crew is great. And you can follow her on IG too. For me, ladies and gentlemen, I will have my breakdown for Raising Kanan sometime tomorrow between 10 a.m. and I'm going to say 3 p.m. for the episode. Come check me out. I will go ahead and Saturday try my best to have my trailer breakdown. And then next week, ladies and gentlemen, on top of Raising Kanan, Black Entertainment News is Hightown. Get ready. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get that life game, and we'll see you next week.